In this media, you will learn about the working of a telescopic cylinder. It consists of piston 1 attached to a rod. This piston is fitted inside a hollow rod which is attached to a bigger piston, piston 2. Piston 1 and its rod are sealed with the hollow rod. Piston 2 and its rod are sealed with the master cylinder which holds both the pistons. The seals of pistons are done using O-rings fixed in grooves. There are 5 ports in the telescopic cylinder used for inlet and outlet of the hydraulic oil. Port A is situated on the master cylinder. Port B, C, and D are situated on the hollow rod. Port E is situated on piston 2. There are stoppers installed in the inner surface of master cylinder and hollow rod. The pistons stop moving in their initial direction once they reach the stoppers. The telescopic cylinder is filled with hydraulic oil. During extension stroke, fluid pressure is applied to port A by pumping oil into it. This forces piston 2 to move to the right. The movement of piston 2 creates pressure on the oil present on both sides of the hollow rod. This pressure makes the oil to move out of the master cylinder through port D via ports B and C. Now, piston 2 and the hollow rod are stopped by the stoppers and the piston cannot move further. Hence, pressure from port A is diverted to port E. This extends to piston 1 and its rod till the piston reaches the stoppers. This completes the extension stroke. During the retraction stroke, the fluid pressure is applied to port D. This forces the piston 1 to move to the left. The liquid to the left side of piston 1 moves out through the port A via port E. When piston 1 reaches piston 2, the oil from port D is free to flow to port B and port C. This creates pressure on both sides of the hollow rod. This pressure moves piston 2 towards the left side. The oil on the left side of piston 2 moves out through port A, thereby ending the retraction stroke. The telescopic cylinder can be used where long strokes are required, but only less space is available for the cylinders in their retracted position. Thus you have learnt about the working of a telescopic cylinder.